Hi everyone, I wanted to do just a quick video to let you know, to introduce you to Unit 1 and let you know a little bit about how to proceed, what my expectations are, and so on. So we begin with, in Unit 1, Introduction to Rhetoric and Critical Thinking, and I provide you with the learning outcomes. So by the end of this unit, you should be able to define critical thinking and provide 3 examples of it, define rhetoric and provide an example of it, and write an essay that follows the basic MLA format for essays. And I'm going to scroll down here to the next item. The next item is your Unit 1 activities, and each unit will have a list of activities that you are expected to complete in that unit. And on the outside of the unit, I will have the due date. In this case, all of the activities are due by a week from today on Monday, June 12th. I believe that's the right date. So you've got your list. You're going to listen to this video. You're going to listen to the Critical Thinking and Rhetoric mini lecture. That's another video that's about 25 minutes, 24 minutes long. Then you're going to complete the Analyze an Article assignment. You're going to read the Roberts How to Say Nothing essay and answer the questions that follow that. And then you're going to write essay number 1. So let me go through the assignments a little bit more in depth. So this is the link. You click on that. It links to a YouTube video, and you'll get the mini lecture. I strongly suggest that you take notes so that you're comfortable with the material and you understand it, because this particular lecture, the material in this lecture, we'll be using throughout the semester. So it's really important that you understand and are comfortable with critical thinking. The next item on your agenda is analyzing an article. You will click on this link, White House Press Secretary, Our Intention is Never to Lie, read that article, and then click on the Analyzing an Article link, the link in red, and answer those questions. It's set up like a quiz, but it's really just reading questions. And so you can certainly refer back and forth to the article as you are answering the questions. So then the next item on your agenda is an essay called How to Say Nothing in 500 Words. This is copied into a Word document, so it's easy for you to open, download to your computer, and read. You can print it out if that's what you prefer. Either way. This is also a website that focuses on 9 definitive writing tips that Roberts gives, so it's also useful. And then this is the online version. So basically you've got 3 links to the same document. Once you've reviewed this document, read it carefully, go on to the reading questions. And again, this is set up like a test or a quiz, but you can open it up, refer back to the essay when you're looking for your answers. But make sure you understand what Roberts is talking about and the advice that he gives, and you're comfortable with it. Scrolling down further, the next item is just a little graphic I have here about the writing process, and just to show you that the writing process is recursive, that you start here and you continue through and you go through in any different order. This is just the general, these are just the general steps for your writing. Next is a list of MLA format guidelines. This is just a brief list. This is not comprehensive, but these are the minimal expectations that I have. This says English 111. Of course, it would be English 112. If you're unfamiliar with MLA format or you haven't worked on it, used it before, click on, or it's been a long time since you've used it, click on the Purdue OWL tutorial, and it walks you through and gives you examples. So I think that that's very helpful, just to kind of review it for you. If you haven't taken 111 in a while, again, it's a good review. The next item on the agenda is your essay. This is what I call a baseline essay, and the idea behind this is to give me a feel of where you are as far as critical thinking are, how sophisticated you are as a writer. And so this is just a basic essay. Generally, I try to have the essays be more open-ended, and this one is still significantly open-ended because you can address it in any way you want. However, it does give you a topic. And the topic for essay number 1 is, Does the Truth Matter? And I'll just kind of go through these directions. Write an essay that responds in depth to the following writing prompt. Most of us were raised to believe that lying or misrepresenting the truth is wrong, and as a child you were likely reprimanded if you told a lie. At some point in your life, it is likely that someone has gossiped about you or misrepresented what you have said. Once a lie is public, it seems almost impossible to get people to hear or believe the truth. So all of you have probably had some kind of experience that fits into that paragraph that you can kind of relate to, of someone saying something about you that wasn't true, or saying that you said something that you didn't say. So we've all had that. You might, I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but it's likely that you've gotten in trouble for telling something that wasn't quite true. So what this essay is going to be dealing with is lying and the truth. The next paragraph, in an era when fake news is prevalent and misinformation is quickly conveyed via social media and mainstream media, does truth really matter? Should it? If we perceive misinformation as true and react to it as if it is true, does the truth then have any value? And that's really the essence of this essay topic, is I want you to explore, does it matter if something is real or true if everybody bases their decisions and reacts to a lie? So does the truth matter anymore when we're responding to things that aren't true? So in order to kind of get you thinking about that and diving a little bit deeper into it, I've given you some articles here. So using the information from, I should say, the articles below, your own beliefs, and additional research, so you can do your own research with us, explain why the truth should or should not matter. Before you complete this writing assignment, read the following articles. There's an article on confirmation bias, and it kind of just lays out what confirmation bias is. And then the next article is why the pundits got the election wrong, how confirmation bias shaped our views of facts. So we get an introduction to what confirmation bias is, and then we get an article that explains how information bias impacted or does impact our concept of what is true. And then you got an essay in the New York Times called "As Fake News Spreads Lies, More Readers Shrug at the Truth." All right, so you're going to read those 3 articles, you're going to do some thinking, I hope, and you are going to write a minimum of a 600-word essay that talks about the value of the truth in today's world. Does it really matter when so many people are filled with misinformation and are reacting to that misinformation as if it was true? Your essay should be a Word document. If you do not have Microsoft Word, you are required to use it. You can download it for free on the Blackboard website when you first log in. There's a link to, I think it's Office 360, and it has Microsoft Word into it. It's absolutely free. Your essay should be carefully spell checked and proofread. It should be well written in MLA format, and I've given you the review for that. A minimum of 600 words, have a clear beginning, middle, and end, so it should be more than 1 paragraph, and include a works cited page. Certainly you'll want to include the citations for these essays because you will have read them before you write your essay, and you will also want to include citations for any further information that you consult. Below this, and just as important as the essay itself, is the grade rubric. And here I explain exactly how this essay will be graded. To meet expectation, it needs to have a clear argument with a specific position statement. It discusses the topic in depth and provides supporting details and examples to support its claim. The claim is your position statement. You use direct quotes that are introduced in in-text, and you include in-text citations that are correctly formatted. You provide summaries or paraphrases that are correctly formatted as needed. And your works cited page includes all of the resources that you used for your essay, and each citation is listed in alphabetical order. And then the last section that you'll be getting points on is there's clear evidence that the essay has been carefully proofread, spell checked, and edited. I want to just say right now, don't ever submit something to me, whether it be an email or an essay or an assignment, that you don't first proofread, spell check, and edit. It's really important, particularly in this class because it's an English class, so how you write is important, and it also, the more you practice writing well, the better writer you'll become. So the essay should contain minimal number of grammar errors and spelling errors, and it should follow the conventions of MLA format. So that's what I'm going to be looking for when I grade your essay. So that's Unit 1. Good luck. Post your questions in the I Have a Question forum or send me an email. And I look forward to talking to you again soon.